back, guys, to the desk. We are in the midst of PBIC 2017. We're going to be jumping into Brazil versus India. I remember that time.
Yes.
It's going to be vTi versus Go Figure.
Yeah. Nice.
And that means we get to see Doodles play, which I think I kind of rated as one of my highest liked usernames out of all the different players that we had in this tournament. Definitely like Doodles.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah, Doodles is a very a comforting name for me because it's
comforting.
Comforting because it's like Doodles. It kind of fluffy, kind of feels.
Yeah.
When I hear, I don't know. That's just maybe just my.
I could feel it.
Yeah, you feel it like
I see
Doodles.
it,
Yeah. But like, yeah, we do have Brazil versus India, and this is the first time seeing these two teams as well. Like, we've seen Endeavor play twice already. We've seen a couple of the teams play back-to-back. So, but this time around, India versus Brazil, we haven't seen them yet. They did play on the second stage, which we didn't cast for you guys. So they are warmed up, but you know we haven't seen them yet. So you know, I'm very excited to see the two teams that we haven't seen yet.
It would be cool if we could get another look at the bracket, but I do know that Brazil did win their game.
Yeah.
Against the Philippines.
Yeah.
And India, I think they lost to Thailand.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken. But maybe we'll get a look at that. Maybe we won't. Not 100% sure. But we will eventually. So you guys can get the update on exactly where this team is standing. But, yeah, as you said, it's really exciting for me. I really want to see all of the teams play so we can kind of give them an overall value rating in our head of like, okay, these guys are kind of here and this team is here, and we're trying to figure all that out. Any predictions for this one? You have any idea?
Looking at these two teams, I remember last year, India, I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the cast where, you know, I personally didn't expect too much from India, but they ended up progressing throughout the tournament. You know, they weren't performing too well in the beginning, but as the rounds went on, they were doing better and better, and you know they were stepping up their game. But team Brazil vTi, I remember Doodles. I remember I don't know if it was MPG or RHC, one of the two players from last year. So they do have the veterans on both sides.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see who has, I guess, practiced more or prepared more for this tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely going to come down to this match, you know. Just in terms of what matchups these two teams had to face before they faced each other. Definitely seems like, you know, it makes sense what the results were. But yeah, it's a very important match too because as we mentioned before, you can't really lose more than once. So for India, in that group of 5, they need to like make sure that they win this one and make it up. Whereas Brazil, they haven't lost yet, but if they lose to India, they might have some trouble in the future.
Yeah, definitely. And now we are going to slowly be moving on to Game 7. So we are past the halfway mark now. So we will be going back to that original map rotation. So we're going back all the way to the first round map, which is Luxville. So now for you guys, and for us as well, we are going back to a familiar map that we've seen again today. So we kind of get the gist of what's going on, where the pickoffs will be happening, where the bomb sites are, where the nades will be being thrown. And now on screen, we do have the brackets.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, Brazil up on the top, tied with Thailand's 2-0 with a score of 6, whereas India down at the bottom, 0-2. They're not out of it yet. I think they do need to win every single other game that they play, but we'll see if they can do that coming into the games that we do see. They are going up against a formidable opponent here in Brazil, and definitely it's going to be a challenge, but we'll see if they can overcome that challenge. They already did lose against the other 2-0 team. That was Thailand.
In Luxville, so Luxville is very important not to rush in too hastily. They have to position them. They're going to have to eventually rush in, obviously, to get through that, you know, that little, what do you say, the warm-looking corridor to get to the bomb site if you're on the attacking side. But they have to do it slow. They have to smoke. They have to throw nades to clear the path of where they're going to be going. So, you know, India being at the bottom of the rank, let's see if they can put up a fight against Brazil. the first-tier team.
It's going to be a rough one, but, you know, anything can happen, as we've said before. Teams have taken it close against strong teams in the past. So let's see if they can get it here on Luxville. It will be Brazil vTi versus India, go figure, jumping into Luxville in a couple of seconds. We're about to jump into that one. Map is loaded up, so let's jump into that right now.
All right, it seems like vTi is on the offense, and we have Go Figure from India on the defense.
Okay. Brazil taking it slow to start off here. Not going to be running down any corridors.
Yep, on screen we do have Doodles.
Doodles.
Right now. Doodle. I love saying this name.
Doodles.
I really do. But he gets picked off as we were speaking his name.
He was caught doodling.
Yep.
Pink smoke coming in.
Yep.
You can see Lucia. He has a lot of control over this corridor here. Even spamming through the smoke, he knows it, but taking that control away.
Yeah, he does get picked off. For spamming through the smoke, gets punished for telling where his position is to his opponent. Oh, they're trading guns.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Mamma mia.
All right, it's 4 versus 4 right now. In this map, the bomb sites are pretty close to each other, so, you know, if you're tied up in manpower on the red side, you're definitely going to be on the disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, you know, as long as Go Figure plays it patiently and not rush out, they probably will get the round.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Okay, the slow advance. Some grenades coming through as they push through. 400 kg does go down.
Yep. MLG and MPG both very low on health. Most of Go Figure are pretty healthy right now.
Running up the stairs, and Mamma Mia wins that firefight with MLG, and there you go, 3 kills down, and this is what we were talking about. You know, the scores only mean so much, as Go Figure will take round number 1.
Yep, they will have the momentum on the blue side. You know, as long as I keep mentioning whenever I'm talking about the blue side, how they have to be patient, and this is a demolition map. So the blue side, the defending side, definitely does not have to rush out or force their way out to pick off the opponent, because they're eventually gonna be coming towards the defending side anyways. So we'll see what happens here in this second round.
Trying to spam grenades down towards the bookcase. You can see that RHC has already taken a bunch of damage from that. And I mean, this Indian team looks actually quite good. Just with their control on defense in Luxville, we were saying before that maybe some teams have better control on different maps. They feel more comfortable, and so far, Go Figure is looking good.
Yep, they definitely know how to position themselves, and we see them swinging back and forth depending on, I'm pretty sure they are speaking through comms, so, with the information that the teammates are giving, they are definitely going back and forth, swinging and backing up their teammates, forcing vTi Sports to have time. 2 nades coming in.
Trying to catch Mamma Mia off guard, and
they do.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
All right, 2-man down.
Doodles picks up a kill.
Yep.
But nice trade back. It's 3 versus 1. Doodles is very low.
Wow. Wow.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was insane. That was insane.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the 2 other players on the red side aren't down here. They faked it.
Yeah.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted. 40 seconds.
There we go. Good position for both of them.
They spotted him.
Woo!
Nice
All right,
play.
That's a surprise, yeah. That was a good aggro by the guy behind the blue box. Tied 1-1 now.
Pushing forward very aggressively.
Yeah, this time around, insane.
Oh, catches him through the bookcase.
Wow, that was a nice shot. just now. Right, the pink smoke goes down.
Whoa.
That was big explosion right there.
Wow. Oh, through the
Good
smoke.
eye.
There's a second one.
Rossi doing work.
Yeah. It's a bit aggressive and eats a grenade, though. 3-3.
All right, Mamma Mia. Get some information of where they are. Pulls back. We have Lucia all the way in the back. Very slow. 3v3.
Yeah. vTi is so meticulous with their pushes. They don't take any chances.
Wow, nice pick off. Right, they know they're going to swing back because of that death of their teammate, so they're going to pull back. Lucia just feels like firing a revolver for no reason.
Yeah, spamming over here. Wants to get a lucky kill around the corner. Maybe catch him.
Yep, on the headshot line right there, but nobody's there. Oh, they are coming back now. Nade is thrown. Another one ready. There we go.
Trying to get some eyes on them. I love the way Lucia always controls these corners.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb is planted, though.
All right, we have Extreme coming for the backup. A kill is picked up.
Needs to get 2 more. RHZ is quite low. Extreme has sights on him, but again, the bomb is planted. Puts a lot of pressure on him here.
He walks in, pretends that he's still there.
Going aggressive now. 1v2. Not going to work out here.
The positioning by vTi was very well placed.
Yeah.
You know, if one dies, the other one could pick him off. You know, back and forth, vice versa. All right, 2-1. vTi is up 1 round. Right. Early wall spans. Nobody takes any damage.
It's funny, 400 kg, that's his name on our sheet, but here in the game it's 400k God. So I don't know if it's like 400 kg OD or is it, 400,000 God. It's a pretty big number of God, I have to say, but the mystery remains unsolved.
Yeah, it will remain unsolved until if we ever get a chance to ask him.
Yeah.
But nobody still has taken any damage, and it's already been a minute into the round.
Yeah. Really speaks to the style of attack that vTi Esports uses.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we just heard 4 fire in the holes in a row.
Make that 6.
And one of them actually picks up a kill.
4 on 4 now.
Yep.
Pushing through the smoke, MLG getting aggressive does not pay off.
Taking some damage, pulling off. Oh, he was looking up.
Coming behind
Flank.
now. There it is. That's
Good
a
flank.
big kill when he's low on health.
That is 1v2 right now. As long as Lucia could take out RHZ without taking a damage, it is possible to do a 2v1.
It's so hard to break into this room, though.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, the jump up headshot.
yeah.
RHZ leaving nothing to chance.
And he only had 7 health.
Yeah.
So Graze would have killed him, but he gets that headshot off, and it's 3-1.
Yeah. Brazil looking incredibly strong. You can tell that, everything that they do is very planned, right? They have a strategy coming into this. They're not just running forward and trying to get easy kills or anything like that.
Yeah. Basically, like, they're on the offensive, but they play it kind of through up to the halfway mark of the round time. They play it like they're on the defensive and just wait for any pushes to come out. That's why in the previous round, you know, when we were into 1 minute mark of the game, nobody has taken any damage, and then the action started beginning when there was only 2 minutes left.
It's pretty cool to see. Lucia does get caught out here.
And most of vTi is still pretty healthy, but that, as I was saying, a man gets picked off, but it was a trade.
Yeah, gets him through the smoke. Nicely done by Doodles. RHC picks up another kill. Now it's only 2 left. Extreme in a bit of trouble. 3 versus 1 here. He gets picked off. Now it's only Insane.
Oh.
And down he goes.
It would have been insane if he was able to take out or spray through the 2 players that he saw.
Yeah.
But he only gets 1, unfortunately. And now it's 4-1 for vTi.
Yeah, Brazil looking like the better team here in this matchup, but you really got to hand it to India for putting up as good of a fight as they are against a team who's already 2-0.
Yeah.
They've had to face only strong teams so far. So
definitely, they still have. They're still in the game, even though this is still. They may want to take one or 2 rounds before the first half ends, so they could come back in the second half. But we'll have to see what happens.
See what they can do here.
Yep. It is a 5v4 right now. Towards go figure. Getting ready for that nade.
Okay, here comes the push. A minute in.
Yeah.
Well, I say the push, but
No, they're making their way in. They're gonna throw down their smokes. There we go.
it's always very meticulous.
Oh wow, another pickoff. All right, this is not looking good now.
Good headshot there. Lucia controlling that corner.
Yeah, you've been mentioning that, and he's been doing a fairly good job. And a flank coming in. Takes down 1.
Good trade and, well, trading back and forth, but just more members for Team India. Go figure here. And again, another round pickup gives them an even better shot at coming back in this game.
All right, so 4-2 right now. They just have to do what they just did last round. Just stay calm, stay put, wait for pickoffs. And, as, being on the blue side, they can still come back and just turn it around and maybe even take the win in the first half.
Yeah.
Who knows?
RHC kind of off on his own here, thinking about reading some of the books on the bookshelves, perhaps.
Yeah, he just seems as if he's still undecided of where to go.
Yeah, he's like guarding the flank, but also setting up for some nades to come in as they push, perhaps.
Insane takes a little bit of damage. Okay. Nothing happening in the first minute.
Yeah, as is the way of Brazil attacks.
But as you were mentioning, Doodles is picked off.
What a shame.
Yeah, but Rossi gets punished for that as well. So it's 4-4 right now, 4v4.
Mamma Mia holding back here with the dual SMGs. This is a very key spot to hold this corner.
All right. Smokes are put down. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to the round.
Looking for...
Oh, he might just... RHC taking some damage. Wow.
It's a good start.
Yep. 1 minute left.
vTi gonna have to make some moves.
And now they have some information of where Insane is.
Smoke's going down. Gonna make a push here. The library, RHC does trade one, but Extreme with 2 kills in a row finally goes down to MLG, but he does go down, or no, he's left alive with just 1 health.
Yeah.
And RHC.
Wow. Bomb has been planted.
Okay, does get the bomb down somehow. Okay, they take out the 1 HP monster.
But he does give the information to RHC. Unfortunately, he's unable to pick him off through the window.
Big round for Go Figure.
Yeah.
They take another one, and it was pretty close, even though a lot of members were low. they get the bomb down, and well, you know, a couple of headshots go one way or the other, and maybe vTi wins that one. But Go Figure, able to be consistent and take down that victory.
Yep. And 2 rounds in a row for Go Figure. They have this.
Ooh.
They may have this in the box. It's 3v2 right now, right off the bat.
Looks like they went a bit aggressive right off the get-go here. Go Figure. They wanted to mix it up.
Yep, before vTi gets into position, because they know that Brazil is very slow on the attack. So before they get into position, they pushed up, changed it up like you said, Valdez, and was able to pick off 3-man. So it's a 3-for-2 trade. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's quite good. And you'd even see some chatting going on in the bottom left. I can't understand what it is, but maybe some of you guys out there can.
They are making their way into the bomb site.
Oh, found him.
Oh!
There you go.
3v1. He knows he's in there now.
MLG, can he do it? He's in the corner.
He knows. Nade's going all around. And that nade.
Got him.
Wow.
Look at that. All tied up. We said anything can happen. We weren't kidding. India is a very strong team.
All right, let's move out.
And they slowly chip away at vTi.
Yeah, and now for vTi, it's very important for them to keep their mentality intact, because they've lost 3 rounds in a row. You know, they could have made it 5-1, but now it's tied up 4-4.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Rossi doing a dance.
Yep. You hear the tap dance? He's been practicing.
That's nice.
Oh, right on the beat.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. You know, like in all these FPS games, I love the footstep sound. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
I love the sounds in Point Blank specifically.
Yeah. The bass is so, you know, thick, and you hear it well. I like it.
We have some good headsets on too.
Yeah, that's
so.
it.
Does help out with the sound.
A minute, like you know, it's the usual. Nobody taking any damage.
Trying to drop it in that doorway, but couldn't quite do it. Gets some help from his friend. Okay, finally the first kill comes in. Extreme gets one. Lucia gets a grenade kill. 5-on-3. Down goes MLG. 5-on-2.
All right, one gets picked off, but still a 4v2. Oh!
Insane.
Blue team
Wow.
win.
Wow, what a comeback. India gets it in the end there.
Yeah.
And they are the victors of the first half. I can't believe that was only the first half as well. That went on for so long. Every round was so, you know, passive from vTi. They slowly pushed in. And I feel like after a while, they kind of just got downloaded. Go Figure was like, oh, okay, you're going to play like this. We see all your pushes. We're reading you very well. And they had answer after answer after answer. Some close rounds in there, but India takes the victory in the first half at least.
Yeah, so basically, you know, vTi was up 4-1, but it took India 5 rounds to figure them out. And after they were figured out, they were done for. India just took away 4 rounds straight and was able to take the victory.
Yeah. Things are going to totally change up here now as Go Figure is on the attack. And vTi, I want to see how their styles work on, you know, the defense for vTi, but also the attack for Go Figure, because who knows? I mean, maybe Brazil takes it 5-0. You know, maybe one of these teams is a lot stronger on attack than defense and stuff like that. We'll have to wait and see after we do jump into the second half.
Yeah, but just seeing Brazil play very passive, even though they were on the offensive, it just seems like their play style matches more of the blue side. Because, you know, they're already playing it defensive, and they were doing it very well on the red side in the beginning. So if they're put in the defensive position of the blue team, and they're doing what they're best at, playing it passively and playing it defensively and patiently, it might work out better for them. You know, that's what I think. And I want to see the second half, because this game is amazing, because Go Figure as well, they were able to come back from a 4-1 losing streak, and then they just came back 4 rounds in a row. So we'll see if they're able to keep that momentum and bring it back and continue it on the second half.
Yeah. After watching that first half, I'd have to give the slight advantage to Go Figure.
Yeah.
I think they're very good with their strategy, and they have some key players like, you know, I talk about Lucio,
Yeah.
or Lucia, rather, who is always controlling that corner.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does on the attack, because he seemed more of like a defensive, playing back, control to one area kind of player, but now he's going to have to be running in there with his team. So let's jump into the second half, see how this happens.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, they're doing a 3-2 split right now for Go Figure. All right, we have Doodles on that revolver. Oh, he has the brass knuckle right there.
Yeah. Wants to get into a fist fight.
All right, now Go Figure on the offensive. They are taking it very slow as well. So we do see 2-man in the middle.
Ooh, RHC, good angle here. How did he
Rossi
not die?
Rossi is alive. He is alive.
He lives.
But now they're slowly getting pushed to the corner with one of their teammates probably at 1 or 2 health.
Okay, Doodles. He's in charge of this corner. He's got his C5 down. All that good stuff. Lucia poking on in. Has spotted MLG here.
Yep. As expected, vTi does not push out. They are very patient. They're able to keep their positions. Throws that nade, runs away. Everybody on vTi at full health. Go Figure has to make their move. They are the attacking side.
Okay, here they go. Making a move down towards this corridor. Oh, that grenade is totally dodged, but good move by Doodles to move up with the grenade. Gets 1, gets 2.
Ah.
Does get taken out, but he did his job on the defense there. And so there you go, the C5 double kill by MPG. Nicely done.
Yep, now it's tied 5-5, and you know, it just seems like vTi, being the patient team on the defensive, it's just working out for them very well. They're not making any haste rushes out and getting picked off, rather than, you know, just staying put and waiting for them to come in. And Rossi is picked off right away.
Lucia, though, trading headshot for headshot with MLG.
Still a 4v3.
Doodles is the master of this left side.
They're curious. They want to peek out. But they know if they do it at the wrong time, they're going to get picked off.
Oh, we have a male character.
Oh, so, yeah.
It happened.
Yeah, it happened. But I guess he hasn't thrown a nade yet. I haven't heard a male voice yet.
Yeah, neither have I. Maybe they always have female voices, even though they're male characters. I don't know how that works, but Insane looking to push on in. He's going 1v2, he gets picked off.
Another pick off. 4v1
Ooh.
is not going to happen, and 2 rounds goes to vTi.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, 56 rounds. Okay.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
typo.
what?
That's a typo.
56 rounds.
Yep, they won the tournament. Yep. We got some spamming going on.
I have to say that Go Figure looked a lot more comfortable on defense.
Yeah.
Just having specific corridors that they could cover. I feel like once they began to read Brazil, they felt pretty good about it. But I don't know. Let's see if they can read maybe the defense patterns of vTi here as they switch sides. You know, it took them a little while to learn how they were doing on attack. So let's see if they can come back in this one.
Yeah, but they better not take as much time as they did in the first half, because if they do, they're going to end up losing. So they better figure them out a little quicker compared to the first half.
As we are jumping, you know, Sean did say that vTi did take that third round here.
And it seems like they may take the fourth round as well, because only Lucia is alive with half health. A 3-man alive for vTi, very healthy.
He's taking it so slow.
He's been spotted. Headshot.
He went for it.
Yep.
Can't really fault him there. Had to give it a shot. So that is 4 rounds in a row right now for vTi. They need to close this one out with the, 5-round victory in order to win this one.
Or, yeah, so Go Figure has to win just every round right now. And they cannot give up any more rounds, obviously, because this is the 5th round. Let's see if Go Figure finally figure them out. Oh!
That was a
another
rough
one.
spot. Headshot, though. Insane. Trying to pull it back for his team.
This is like dodge the nade.
Extreme was dodging so well. Or he was trying to, but didn't really work out. MPG with a couple of kills now as they're pushing down this one middle side. And now it's all up to Lucia going head-to-head. Grenade comes out, does get 1 kill, but it's not enough. And that is 5 wins, 5 rounds in a row for vTi. And they do take the victory 9-5.
Yeah, and you know, like we said, we did. I didn't predict of which team will be better, but vTi being that upper tier team right now, score-wise or bracket-wise, they do take another win for themselves, and they're still at 0 loss right now. And India, unfortunately for them, are at 0 wins and 3 losses right now.
You could tell they were trying really hard. I mean, they had to win that one in order to have a chance. And man, they played toe-to-toe with Brazil, so shout out to them for putting up a good fight. But I think at 0-3, they are now out of contention for the semifinals, I would have to say. But again, Brazil with that win, they go up to 3-0, and we'll have to see how they do against some of the, the bigger teams like Thailand, Indonesia, some of those big ones, Endeavor. I want to see them play against as well. So will happen eventually.
Yeah, and since we are done with this round, we will be going into a 12-minute break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 12 minutes.